host, Fire Naya, and we back with another one, man. I think this is probably gonna be like our 11th episode together. So she has been putting in some great time in, and I really appreciate that. I also want to say shout out to the sponsors, Tempex Radiant. Make sure that y'all go over, use promo code Yo Radiant. You gotta use the promo code. It's gonna get you up to 15% off anything that you order online. It don't matter where you order it from, but tap in, use the promo code. Also, Millie Moon's diapers for your wigglers, your waddlers, your toddlers, etc., so on and so forth. Y'all have to go tap in and use promo code YoLinks if you want the same 15% off, but on this product. Y'all can go to Etsy. Y'all could go to I believe it's what is it? Amazon, and y'all can get up to 15% off upon y'all initial purchase. Naya, what's going on? Appreciate you coming.
You're welcome anytime. But nothing much. I just upload a movie. For those of y'all who've seen it, know it. If y'all have not seen it, if y'all have not seen the first movie or the second movie, then y'all really not gonna understand what it's all about. Like y'all gotta put two and two together. Y'all can't just be sitting there and watching a movie and not putting two and two together. But
What was your inspiration with the race car joint?
the aspiration with the race car joint. I mean, I
Yeah.
love race cars. Like, I ain't gonna get you. I ain't gonna hold you. I love race cars. Race cars is something that I love. Especially, I was trying to base it off of the race car movie with the car that got eyes, whatever you call them, that movie. I was going based off of that. So I had the two twin girls racing, and it was just something interesting. I wanted to bring something to the channel, something that's gonna make people be like, "Oh, she creative. Okay, I see you." But overall, I went to work. I got irritated, and I ain't even gonna hold you on that because I went in early feeling good, like real good, like nothing could really in effect to my day of how I woke up. I can't really complain. But only thing I can complain about is this one customer. One customer out of all customers come to me and I couldn't understand nothing he's saying. Like you're not speaking English proper. Like I didn't tell him that, but I'm just in my head, I'm like, I can't understand you saying. I can't comprehend. I can't help you if you don't tell me. So he just like M. I'm like, what is M? Like, what is M? So the manager, he came over. He was like, hey Jasmine, hey girl, welcome. But yep, the first one in the building, girl. So yeah, he comes up and remind you, I'm up front, knowing that I get nervous. Like that's the thing is, it's a lot of people that comes up and I'm just getting nervous and getting frustrated. So boom, the manager come up there, and this is my first time meeting him. So he come up, he like, what's the problem? Whatever. I can't understand the thing he's saying because you're mumbling. I can't read mumble. You got to speak clear. So boom. So he was like, if you were talking about a DoorDash order,
Yo, what if he had like a speech impediment though? Like what if it
no,
was
not
speech?
me. I didn't
No,
physically
him.
say
You
that.
said you couldn't understand what he was saying. What if
Yeah,
it was like a disability thing and you just you know what I'm saying, you just wasn't aware of that.
yeah,
I'm just asking, but you know, and I'm asking because sometimes as the employees we gotta kinda look at why people come in with attitude, even though you know it's not cool to come in with attitude, or you know it's not cool to come in mumbling or whatever the case may be. But hey, Miss Brenda, thank you so much for
hey
coming. I
Miss
really
Brenda,
appreciate you. We
hey
got
girl.
three excellent topics. We're gonna be three videos we're gonna be reacting to tonight. Right now, we just kind of warming up the seat. Naya had, I think this was her first day after training, so she's kind of giving us some insight on that. She's warming it up. Yeah. So how did it go?
I mean, for the first day, I was just sitting there just watching people. I ain't really had to do much, but DoorDash, when my first day when DoorDash came in, the manager, she didn't even want me to do nothing. She just wanted me to stand and watch. But I wasn't even on the clock because like I said, my finger wasn't in roll. So it's just like, I mean, it's my first day, so I can't really complain about it. So I'm just sitting back watching people. DoorDash came. I already knew, like, girl, you have experience of doing DoorDash. Why not do it? Why not show her what you could do? So I took it upon myself to do DoorDash, but I only messed up one DoorDash out of all DoorDash. So she was like, I'm proud of you, or whatever the case might be. But today was just the day where I just like, okay, it's almost time for me to go. Let me do this and get these people out of here. But overall, I really think that I did good. Cause the manager, she was not there and she texted me. She was like, you did good, girl. I heard when I left, you did good. So I could say I'm getting there. Even though I don't know the full system, I'm kind of working on it. I get nervous in front of customers a lot. So
Y'all see, I got a question from Reverb Nation about my headphones. So this little compound or contraction or whatever the case may be, this right here is just built different. Like I have Bluetooth headphones here, but like I don't. It's just different for some reason. It's just weird. It requires me to actually plug in headphones. Now I think there's an option on here where I can have like the jack, like where I can plug the headphone jack into this thing, and I could use like a Bluetooth speaker. But then y'all would just be getting echo, and I just be getting echo. I know I thought it was a weird thing too, but once again I didn't order this contraction. My daughter did, and she's just like a new beginner, and I just hired her, so she's still kind of trying to figure it out. She actually had to teach me how to use this thing, and so one upgrade, one update at a time. I'm still not YouTube still not paying me, so like everything that gets upgraded on this channel just come directly out the pocket, and so, but yeah, so that's what that is. For some reason they just don't. I connect the Bluetooth earphones, but it just don't work. I don't know. She had to figure it out.
how your
So
day go?
Naya, yo, MMG, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. My day went good. I'm not gonna lie. It was some slip ups in between there, but ultimately I get over things because I'm like I operate off energy, and I feel like if I stay stuck in you know, if I stay stuck in a position of negative energy, that's how my day gonna turn out. And so I just try to override all the negativity that come towards me, and pretty much for the most part just kind of like got over the few nudges that I did have, and just been working on content, working on how I can better myself with this YouTube stuff.
Oh, that's good. You want to know? You want to know something? I can say that I'm proud of you. Like I'm very, very proud of you. Like with the content you do, with the music and all of that, I'm proud of you. Like you, I know it wasn't hard. I mean, I know it was hard at the beginning. Like you had to actually like come this far on your own, like literally, because you cannot rely on everybody to want to make you do it. You got to be willing to do it on your own. And I've been
That's the
watching you
that's the
for the
thing
longest.
That's the thing though. Now it's still difficult because the most difficult part is getting people to pay attention. Because I'm not the average rapper. I ain't your average trap rapper. I ain't your average gangster rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get people to pay attention to the rapper that's saying, hey, go support breast cancer, or go support this, or go support that. It's difficult to get that.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, welcome in. How's everybody day been? Like, rate y'all day 1 through 10 and tell me what y'all ate. Like, what are we doing? But um, yeah, that's pretty much it. A 10. That's good.
All right, y'all. We're gonna actually get into some videos that I found interesting. And I know y'all gonna find them interesting. The first video is gonna be based off creativity. And I say I don't know his exact um profile, so I don't know if he's like African or Nigerian. But this guy took a piece of tree bark, if I'm not mistaken, like a piece of tree, like a log, and made, I don't know, was it a synthetic wig? And made a synthetic wig from it. And that's just creativity at its finest. If that don't kind of like inspire youngins that you can do whatever you set your mind to, I don't know what else is. Like, how could you even get this type of fabric out of a hardwood bark piece of tree? And we're about to get into that video. Let me make sure this volume is up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Much respect to y'all. This is gonna be a short, so it's not gonna be long at all. Just pay attention and get prepared to be wild, because I know I was. Let's get into it. Y'all hold on, we'll have to pause it right here. Naya, would you give commentary? I gotta answer this door.
Hey y'all. But um okay, you said you had nachos. Hey. Hey y'all. How y'all day? For those of y'all who just came in, can y'all hit the like button? Let's run these lights up. And for those of y'all who seen the movie, I really appreciate everybody for real. I really appreciate everybody that watched it, that seen it. You know, they gave their little feedback about it or whatever.
Yo, 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 we back. Appreciate you, Naya.
You
Welcome, man,
welcome.
Didi. We're gonna get back into the video. Sorry I was interrupted. My neighbor was dropping off some firewood. But let's get back into this video. Naya, give me your thoughts on this.
I like it. You know, people are very, very creative, and you don't see that a lot. You don't see people that's black or whatever do stuff like that. And then plus, you gotta think about the time that he put into it and all of that. People don't just wake up on a regular day and say, "I'm going to do this." It takes time to do something. Like you were saying, you could do anything you could put your mind to, and I can't really say too much about that. Like I'm very proud of him.
That's next level creativity. I mean, I won't recommend like wearing it because of I don't know what's safe and what's not safe to put on your skin, but that's next level. That's next level. My bad, y'all. I had to mute my mic in between because I have like a slight cough. I think one of the kids gave it to me. There's definitely a lane for you. I appreciate that, MMG. But yeah, so that's why I kind of show the kids in this house like videos like that because like it be certain things I tell them to do and they just be like, I can't do it. Or I can't do it. And I'm like, that's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible for you to say that you can't do it. Like you're blessed with the tools to do it. You physically can do it. Like look what these folks are doing. And you have all these tools to accomplish what you need. And this person is just doing everything by bare hand.
I used to be like that at one point. Like I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. Like I used to be that girl that be like, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't do this. I'm not gonna be able to do it." I used to tell myself a lot of stuff, and then once you tell yourself that you can't do something or that you're not acknowledging it, it's gonna make you gonna believe that you can't actually do it. If you tell that to yourself that, "Oh, I can't do hair. I can't do that. It's like bringing your self esteem down. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're you're not really uplifting yourself. Because if you uplift yourself, that means that you will be good. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody needs some type of uplifting themselves when they go
Was it
to.
like what's one thing that you like probably didn't believe that you can do and you ultimately accomplished it? Like, do you have any instances of that?
I mean, one thing I haven't accomplished is doing hair. And then some things I accomplished is coming forward from where I used to be to now because what I used to be is at the very beginning. Like I was saying, TikTok, dancing, singing, doing whatever I can because I know that I believe in myself when others don't. Even my mom, she will literally tell me this. When I said as me growing up, I growing up wanting to be a singer, like to express my talents and to show the world what I have as a grown woman. My mom would tell me, "Oh, you can't sing, you can't do this, you can't do that." I'm like, you're telling me what I can't do, and then once they got into my head, I actually believed it. So that's when
Hey, that's not to cut you off, but that's 100% accurate because that's how. Not to bring my manager into this, but my manager like at one point I think like this was in the beginning stage, and I know that I'm just like a person that just like everything did a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Very difficult to please. And so she used to, we was doing this work together and she used to come report the work to me. And like with her, I can do this. Like I would be like harshly honest. Like I'd be like, now that's what you sent in is some BS. And I think one day I was just like, I don't know, I was frustrated with a lot of other stuff, and I needed her to do some project for me, and she sent it back, and I was just like, I said some choice of words that I don't think I should say to somebody, especially I love. It wasn't cussing or nothing like that, but I'm just like, you know what? Just forget about it, cause like I know you can't do it. Like I told her she couldn't do it. Like you just don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And she took those words, and I say she came back like 2 days later, and she crushed it. So sometimes when people tell you stuff like that, man, you take that and use it as memento, and you elevate way higher than what you even thought you would be able to do.
yeah, and that is so true. Like I believe that like you like the only person that ever like. Cause look, from the beginning, I was just stuck. Like I didn't know like what to do, what not to do, what to believe, what not to believe. My mind was just like, okay, you're gonna fall back. You're not gonna dance, you're not gonna do nothing, you're just gonna sit here and not do nothing. So that's when I have my breaking down moments to where it's like you putting all this pressure on you and you're not, taking the time to take your step by step. And I think that with me dancing, I was just rushing it. Like I was actually trying to force myself to do something, not really concentrate in the dancing because I be trying to do more than one thing at one time.
Yo,
Like I want
hold
to
up
do this.
hold up just for a second. I want to acknowledge the people that stepped in. Marcus, Banks, Optimistic, Niche. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Much respect for the people who don't know. This is the new co-host, Fresh and Fit. So we gonna be at it back to back, and we got more topics coming. We just trying to stretch it along. We got an hour podcast, and it's just the first one, which y'all missed it. Just hit that rewind a little bit, and we talking about creativity, and she's basically just going in on how she became creative and the people that doubted her. So, Mike, on you, Naya.
Okay, but yeah, if those y'all who don't know me, welcome, come welcome. Hey y'all, I'm his new co-host or whatever the case might be. So this is what happened, right? Back when I was like, I want to say 16 or 17 or whatever, I didn't know I had this much talent. Like I knew about
You said that like you still don't look like you 16 or 17.
you know what? I get that a lot. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. People ask me how old I am, and I'm like, my age. I mean, does it not give?
You just don't look you just don't look over 21.
Oh wow. But anyways, but one thing is like before my mom even said that, I used to play dress up. I used to dress up in covers and just be singing and dancing. When I recognized that I had talent, I'm like, oh yeah, let me take this to TikToks. And my TikTok views went like that, just by me dancing. And I used to dance like throughout the whole day. Wake up, dancing, after dancing, like just dancing. And then it's just like I got tired of it because it's like at some point you're gonna get tired of dancing, you're gonna get tired of singing, you're gonna get tired of doing certain things that you know that you're good at. So when I first met him or whatever, I'm like, who is this person? He's very creative, like, and I'm not even creative. So I'm like, maybe I could take something from him and just, turn it into my own thing. But I already knew that YouTube wasn't going to be for me. I already knew that YouTube wasn't like TikTok where you have people that just come and watch, people that just come and support you, like like YouTube. I don't know why I keep saying Instagram. YouTube. YouTube is like you have to actually be considered with it. You have to keep uploading content videos for the people because if you don't, your views will go down. TikTok is not like that. TikTok is like you can upload a dance video in one day and maybe get like 3 or 5 views off
That's
of
what I
it.
was explaining. That's why I was telling people. That's why I don't really like TikTok like that. Like, cause it's like for me, it's difficult to tell who earned. You know what I'm saying? The amount of followers they have, the views and everything, because you really don't have to do anything like that on there to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just like it's tricky because once again, you can see somebody with like 10K or whatever the case may be, but it's like how fast did they come? Did you earn them? You know what I'm saying? Was they paid for it? So it's like it's a lot of trickery for me. It's like it's too fast paced for me. Like it's you cannot keep up with the algorithm or the people because it's back to back, back to back. Like you can't even get to know nobody because all they do is sending you videos saying like, post or like and comment. And I'm like, damn, who is you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just randomly send a video saying like and comment, then do it again. No hi, hello, you know what I'm saying? Or what's like it's so it for me it's just like it's not the focus, it's not there.
But I get what you're saying. But I mean, it takes time though. It's not something that you can just wake up and be like, hey world, I hit 100 views. It's not something that you could just, just put together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I get it that I haven't even been I had YouTube for the longest, but it's YouTube was just like something that I probably wanted to do, but knowing that I change my mind all the time. Like I'm like, I want to do this, then I don't. I want to make videos, but I don't. I want to go to TikTok. I don't. It just my
Yo,
mind just be
shout out to the biggest fan, Joshua, for coming through. We appreciate you, bro.
hey,
Appreciate you and your parents as well. You got some excellent parents over there too.
clock it. But yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Um,
Based off everything I told you.
I mean, for me, as an outsider listening in, it's just like the next story of somebody who it's basically just like another instance of this. We all have been down and downplayed and doubted, and I still get doubted and downplayed to this day. Like I am RIAA. Let me turn the camera on when I said it. I am RIAA certified, right? Which means at some point I sold a certain amount of distributed songs on whatever platform it was, Reverb Nation, whatever the case may be. At some point I was number one on that platform for more than a year or 6 months. Okay. I have that behind me in my portfolio, and people still come and say, "Oh, you think you're a real rapper?" Like people say just some silly stuff, and for me, it just like you know it kind of does something to me because that's where I'm used to like the commercial songs. I like making funk songs, little pop bubblegum song, you know what I'm saying, just a little fun childish songs. And when people come to me like that, then you get songs like Scorpio that I did with Miss Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, man, let me create a banger real quick because I don't know who they think they mess with. So for me it's kind of tricky because I'm like do I have to prove myself to these people? But then it's like it feels good when you do prove a point to somebody. You know, it's more of a relief on you. And so I can probably imagine how you felt when you came back to your mom. Like, mom, look at this TikTok following. Look at this. Look at this. And look at that. Look what I accomplished. I bet you that was a great feeling for you.
Hold on, wait. Before we even get into the real deal, wait a minute. First of all, Mom, I'm independent. If I'm gonna do something, I am gonna do it, whether the whole world likes me or not. I mean, yeah, she proud of me that I graduated and I did everything on my own. I could give her that. That's a bravo to her. But 9 times out of 10, I came this far not on my own with you. I came this far, like just by actually
I mean,
putting
I
in the
wouldn't even
work.
say I wouldn't say with me. You did it on your own. I was
No, I'm
just
talking
like
like as far as like the content and
yeah,
being
but you know, I don't take credit for nobody else upcoming. That's one thing I don't do because you are your own face. You feel me? You got your own energy. You your own self, and it's just like the people that surround you elevate you and help you. I mean, it's like me. You wouldn't believe it. Now, at some point, I'm creating these comedy videos. I mean, of course, the views is doing nice, but it's like at some point, I'm thinking like, do I need to just go the next route? And one person, Miss Brenda, she come through to every single freaking video, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm about to take off with this. And I just felt like she was an asset to helping me out. And so it's the same thing with you. I'm not taking credit for you coming up. I was just an asset to helping you out.
Yeah, and I would appreciate it. That's why I said when I come up and I'm gonna be the next big thing, I'm bringing y'all with me because it's only right. I'm not gonna sit there and take half of somebody credit. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. So I want to make it fair to Brenda, to Michelle, to even though like, half of the people that I don't know, I'm still gonna bring y'all up with me. So it's not like I mean, it's only right. Hey Jasmine.
Um, we're gonna get into this second video so we can react to for y'all and give our takes on that. Yeah, absolutely, Jasmine. Yo, just a reminder, everybody definitely continue to use the wraps and crafts. We got to get that thing ran up in order for me to keep my distribution deal on the table. And so, if y'all can help me out with this, it'll mean a lot. Of course, y'all have access to me. Anything social wise, socially, anything entertainment wise, y'all, you know that y'all need from me. I got y'all just like y'all got me. So make sure we use this sound. If we used it once or twice, hell, use it again. You ain't got to show no macaroni. Show us what towel you want. Show us what towel you want. Show us anything. What shoe you want with. We don't care what it is, and I appreciate everybody that's been using the sound. Naya, mic on you until I find this video.
Okay. But y'all, I've just been making more content, going on live for y'all. I can't really complain about nothing for real. And y'all like my ponytail? I was trying to find my other one, but I couldn't find it because I lost it. I lose everything around here. Like I can't find nothing. I can't find my makeup. I can't find my lip gloss. I can't find my eyeliner. I can't find nothing. And you wanna know why? It's because I don't keep up with nothing.
All right, y'all, we back. This next reaction video is Um, pretty much the commentary that we give is gonna have to tell y'all the story. I want y'all to look at the video. I'm gonna give y'all the backstory after y'all watch the video. This basically is going to show us how society and the justice system is failing us as humans. And so I think just certain things like voting and just like I'm not political. I don't even know the difference between a Democrat or a Republican. Like I don't. I can't tell you nothing political, but I feel like it's important who we put in our office and just certain stuff like that. Because decisions like these, what we about to watch, could happen to any one of us just based off of who we put in the office and just a lot of that bull. So I'm about to even start studying myself a lot of this just so I can kind of avoid these situations. But even though it could have been self avoided, but we about to get into the video. Y'all make sure that y'all pay attention so y'all can get the backstory, find out exactly what's going on. The prisoner's final request before his execution.
He was shaking so much that he couldn't eat calmly, knowing he would die after finishing his meal. With a heavy heart, he tried to force himself to swallow every mouthful. But the deep fear that haunted him made it almost impossible to taste the food. Notebook for small
All right,
businesses.
so
Managing expenses.
that's that. Where do we start? I want to start with this by asking y'all this. If if y'all in a situation where y'all are about to be executed, right? We're gonna get to why he's being executed, which is total BS. With all this stuff that's happening right now on this world, what he did not was no way for him to deserve for him to have his life taken away. We're gonna get into that later. But my main question is, I be looking at these videos and I'll be hearing this all the time. I watched a few of these documentaries of people that's being executed and what they do on the final 24 hours. And one of the biggest things is they get one last meal request, whatever they want. Long as the state has it, they get to have that. But my thing is, could you even eat or have an appetite knowing that soon as you get through eating, you about to get executed, like you gone. Like I wouldn't even be home. Sometimes people just piss me off in real life, just doing regular stuff, and I don't have an appetite with that. Like somebody can say something wrong, and then my appetite disappear. I can imagine. I can't imagine knowing that I'm about to get executed and me picking my last meal. It's like, yo, would you even be able to even eat anything knowing that this is about to happen to you?
No, because I think about it. People say eat your last meal before you go away. I would not even have the appetite or to even think about eating if I know that I'm gonna be executed out this world. I would rather make a phone call first and then hey, this is what's gonna happen. I ain't do nothing wrong. Well, he probably could have. I'm just saying I'm not defending him, but I wouldn't be wanting to sit there and eat and my hands shaking. Oh, this is your last day. Before go ahead and eat or make your call. I'm not eating. I am not eating. Ain't no way I'll be that comfortable enough to eat, knowing that this is my last day.
Yo,
No.
so let me break down to y'all why this guy. I don't know what state. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I don't know what country or what state that this is in, but this guy got caught with drugs that wasn't even. It wasn't like crack or cocaine or nothing like that. This guy got caught with a handful of pills like oxycontin, Vicodin. They caught him with a handful of pills that he was gonna sell, and his life is worth. That's worth taking his life away from him. Yo, like 20 pills. He was going to sell like 20 pills and he got caught. And they say, okay, we're going to execute you. Like, how does this work? That's scary. Yeah, because y'all got to think about it. These punk ass rappers get special privileges. We got Blueface that just got out of jail. Bruh, he was in jail for shooting a guy through the neck. Thank God the guy didn't die. Blueface punk ass just got out of jail. We got Lil Durk that's in jail now. Well, somebody life got taken away. And it sound like for right from what I've been hearing, I've been keeping up with the trial. They thinking about throwing him a light sentence, like 8 to 15 years or something like that. No execution being spoke of. Then we can even go further. The guy that killed Nipsey Hussle, he'll be out soon. Okay, that's another rapper. And then they talking about giving YNW Melly like 6 years to a time served, including all the time he's been sitting in there. Of course, we all know 2 people got killed. So it's like, damn, all these punk ass rappers can kill people and get the minimum time and some even walk away free. And this man's sitting here just simply about to sell like 20 pills and that's worth his life. That's weird. That's weird. That's mad weird. Um, I don't even know because, like, man, I can imagine what his family going through. You can imagine what. And I'm not making no excuse for him selling drugs, but what I'm saying is the man. Is it worth the man's life? Like, when all these rappers, they letting these rappers go. You know what I'm saying? All these rappers doing what they want to do, what they say they doing in these songs, they letting them go. Then the guy who sells 20 pills get his life taken away, executed, and then they film it. That's another question I want to know. Why film the execution of everybody that have to be executed? Why not just have a death certificate, like the same way you have a birth certificate? Hey, some shell, thank you for coming through. Miss Brenda's still in the building. Optimistic still in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through. But yeah, man, that's scary. Naya, how are you looking at this? This your family member. What are you doing to try to help him? Are you going to get lawyers? Are you going to the state? What are you doing to? What would be your thoughts?
I am going to the lawyers because think about it. I mean, when you doing something like that and you don't have a lawyer, I mean, you have a right for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has to have a lawyer if they don't want a lawyer. But I would most definitely be getting him a lawyer to defend him because I mean I get it. People do the stupidest things. It's not worth it. But you gotta look at it like, is it worth going to jail and losing your life? Is it worth doing this? People don't stop before they do something. They do it before it's too late. So I say I'll get him a lawyer.
Right, Josh still in the building. Y'all chime in chat. Y'all let me know your thoughts. We going to get straight into the third video. Cause man, I don't want to stay on that topic too long because that's just like sad. Like, I mean, everybody deserves a second chance depending on what you did. And it's not like this dude was some kind of it's not like he was out here doing things to kids or taking people's lives. You know what I'm saying? And so for those reasons, I don't think his life deserved to be ended. But let's get into this third video. This is basically we're gonna call this an awareness video. And if any teens in the background watching this is a stay out of prison or jail video. So basically what's happening in this video is the guy that's holding the camera, he's the OG. And that's his cell he's in. And of course, sometimes when jail get overcrowded, you have like 4 or 5 guys in a cell. And I think this cell had like 4 or 5 guys, and the OG's recording, and he's making these guys line up and tell them what their job is in that cell. And let's just say the last guy job is not so pleasant. And we're gonna get into the video now. Really food chain in this bitch, man. What's your job? I'm the water boy. I get everybody water while they joint, man. What's your job? I clean stairs, get the floor smelling, niggas still real good. Cool. What's your job? Dress. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's a lot to touch on with that video. Okay, the first guy says, I'm just the water boy. As if, okay, you still in there getting ordered around by another grown man. You're still in there getting ordered around by another grown man. The second guy says he makes sure everything in the clothes smell good and everything's cleaning. That's a woman's job. When you when you in a home with a woman, that's what the woman does. Make sure that the laundry did and everything smell good and everything is cleaning. And sadly for the third guy's job, he happily said that he's the stress reliever. And then he turns around and there sees pictures of women taped to his back. So if y'all can use y'all brain for a minute and understand why those pictures was taped to his back. Um, and for y'all who just don't know, those pictures are taped to his back because the guy behind the camera allegedly engaged in sexual activity with that guy. And while he's doing it, of course, he don't want to think he's doing it with a boy. So he put the pictures of the females on his back so that he can look at those pictures as he's engaging in this activity. They're just sick. Me personally, I know we say a lot of things like I would never do this, I would never do that. But I think I'd probably rather just like be getting beat up in there. I had to fight, but like I could not accept that kind of lifestyle. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they come in here tough like that all the time." Listen, maybe that's just gonna be the end of my life because I'm not going to. First of all, I don't even think I'll end up in a situation to where I'm gonna be behind bars with people like that. Like, only way that happen is if I'm protecting myself, in a life situation or protecting these kids in here. But And that's one reason I stay away from it. That's why I graduated from the streets. After I got shot 8 times, of course, and just became who I am. Because I know places like that, it's not for me. You got some people, and you got to think. I've been shot 8 times. I've faced death already. Like I've faced death. That's the scariest thing for a human being. So you got to imagine me in that cell. I've already faced death. What the hell can scare me? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't scare me into doing something like that when the worst thing that can happen to me happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather take game. You can beat me up all you want, bro. I've been hit with 8 bullets. That feel way worse than what you gonna do to me. And so I'd rather get beat up trying to fight back, avoiding causes like that. But I definitely want being there, especially on camera, saying, "Yo, this is my job. That's my job." I don't care how tough, big, and bad the dude is. Um, and even if there's videos of a lot of big bullies getting their asses handed to them by little guys. I mean, I'm not a smart guy by any means. I'm 6 foot, but I'm 140, 140 pounds, and being a diabetic type 2, my weight goes up and down. So I will drop from 140 to like 130 or 129 or something like that real quick. And I've seen solid dudes that was just like, and I always picture myself like, what would I do in a situation with this dude? But at the same time, like I say, it's not always size. Sometimes it's technique. Naya, give me your thought on this whole jail job thing that that we just watched.
Man, I can say it's sad and it's very disturbing because think about it. Everybody has a story of why they in there or what did they do to get there. But for people just to smile at their camera and the cameraman just going down the line like he owned them. I mean, I get it. Y'all in a jail cell and y'all do weird things. I just find that weird. Like you got all them pictures on your back and smiling about it. That's something to smile about. That's why I say people are messed up in the head. Like don't put yourself in a predicament that you can't get yourself out of. Jail is like I never been, but I watch Straight Beyond and them people be scared. They be tough
Nah,
and
you gotta
fast.
watch these real freaking videos because now the gangsters in the jail sneaking all kind of phones and they got so many videos. I've seen a couple of them. There was one where it's like this kid fresh. You could tell like whatever he did to end up there, like that wasn't him. Like he must have got influenced. Something a mistake happened because this dude was like he couldn't even speak. Like he couldn't speak ghetto at all. Like he was trying to get on a like he was speaking like dude was saying words like Frenchilicky and just different stuff. And like he was just like, you know what I'm saying? And so they tried to get him to join the gang. They're like, you up in here, you got to join it. You're going to have to be Crip something. You don't have to be with us, but you're going to be something. And he declined. And the dude with the second camera, it cut back to his phone. And it was like, y'all know we checked earlier. That's what he said. Excuse my French. And so you seen a college dude with his glasses standing in the corner shaking. And he was like telling the dude, the bigger guy was like, bro, I never been in jail. I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to fight you. And the guy was like, the big dude was just telling him like, we about to just go on and get it on one time, and that's that. And the dude was just talking to him like, yes, sir. Like, and then you just heard the dude getting beat up, and you could hear the big dude saying like, "Fight back! I'm gonna keep hitting you. Fight back! I'm gonna keep hitting you," and just stuff like that. And I know you probably seen this one that's going around viral. I know you probably haven't, but there's this one that was going around where these three gangsters had like the dog. I mean, had like the belt on a guy like it was a dog leash, making a little dude like lick his tongue out like a dog, and then the girl. I mean, the guy's grandma saw it because it went viral on Facebook, and she called to the jail, and it was just all type of crazy stuff going. But his eye was black, his nose was busted, and he was still smiling in the picture. Like they made him smile for that picture. And so it's just like, man, it's like some people are just not ready. If you're not ready to fight for your life, don't make decisions to get your ass sent to jail. Like, let me be a prime example. My black ass went to jail for feeding the homeless, and that's it. And I ain't been back since. Like, it's just not for me. Yo, betrayed. What's going on? I appreciate you for coming through. Could you survive in jail?
See, no. Don't worry with it. No. No.
I'm just
I ain't
asking.
no way a female like me surviving in jail. Nah. No. No.
I'm gonna tell you the week I was in there, right?
Yeah.
I was pissed off the first 2 days, so I didn't eat. I went in there 1:45. The first 2 days I didn't eat. Then they tell me the second day, they say, yo, if you refuse to eat, because they got your name on the tray with a little name tag, if you refuse to eat, they're gonna send me to the suicide room, which is like a small ass room with a glass door. They can see you, and it's like four cameras in there. You have on no clothes, just this. It's like it feels like a vest, but it's like real long, like a skirt. Dark green. They call it a turtle suit. And so the third day I didn't eat because once again I was pissed off. I'm trying to figure out why am I here anyways. And so they took me to that room. So they leave you in there for 48 hours by yourself. They feed you whatever the case may be, give you medication. But after 48 hours, they have a doctor to come talk to you. And so I'm in there, but I'm in there with this other dude, and he like a street dude. And I could tell like this dude ain't crazy. Like, what the hell is you doing up here? He was like, bro, they wouldn't let me use the phone. So I told him I was gonna kill myself. And so me and him got to talking. And so the doctor came like 2 days later, and that detects if you're gonna leave or if they're gonna make you stay in there. And so I was basically telling them that I wasn't eating because I was pissed off, not because I was trying to kill myself. And so they end up letting me go. They end up letting him go. And man, it was crazy. I get back to the dorm and it's like this whole incident because some dudes tried to sneak smoke. They would sneak smoke, and I don't know how they get a lighter, whatever the hell they had in there. They would sneak smoke, and everybody had to line up on a wall. They had to pat everybody down, and that took our rec time, so we had to stay in our cells for like 23 hours or something like that. But it's an experience that I don't think nobody would want. I think I went like them 3 days without eating. Then I had to force myself to eat. And I can remember the first day I gave my tray away to the dude that was next to me. Like three or four other dudes was kind of looking at me like this dude just made me give him my tray. So they was kind of like sizing me up. And then so like after that, the 2 days I was up in the dorm with everybody, the same two dudes, you walk around the tables. It's built like a big gym at school, and they got tables in the middle, and like basically where the bleachers would be at the gym, that's where that's where your cell is. And it's not like a cell with bars. Like no jail today like has the bars. Maybe prison, but you have doors. They close you in the door and they lock you in the door. The window is probably the exact size as this phone right here. And get this, they paint over it white. It's spray painted white so you can't see the outside. So you got a sink, that the toilet flushes 3 times every 6 hours. So you got to split how many times you use the bathroom, especially if you in there with somebody mean or whatever the case may be. And they were just teaching me the ropes. The showers, BS, the water don't get hot at all. And it's just like a not a good experience. Don't nobody answer your phone calls. It's just like it's bad. Like I was probably the smallest dude up in there. So you gotta imagine my mindset is I'm in here with all of these dudes. I'm thinking, when is my fight? Not what am I gonna end up fighting about, but like when is my fight gonna happen? Cause like it's going to happen. Cause my personality, like people will size me out. I'm not like just this kind dude on camera. Like I'm like this, like in real life. Like, look at a gangster dude. I'm like, what's up, bro? Smile, bro. You need to smile. Why you looking so mean? And so I'm like this. So people try me like when they see, and then when I bring that hood side out, they stop quick. But man, I just jail ain't for me. After them 7 days for feeding the homeless, could you imagine? I almost went my whole life without going to jail. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I almost had a perfect record. I get to Georgia and these bastards arrest me for feeding the homeless in a trespass area. And it's like, all right, that just, and the police, they didn't make it no better because three of them was assholes. Because I'm telling them, I'm like, yo, sir, listen, I never been in jail for anything in my life. I know I got these tattoos on my face, but I don't have a background. And he's like, well, you gonna have one after this. You gonna have one today. Like, welcome to the world. And I'm like, yo, what? I'm just like, so that just pissed me off, and I just got to going off.
You know what? Just stop. Just stop right there. Just stop. Just stop. Like what? Like it is crazy. As much as stories I hear about people going to jail every day, it is crazy. Like I had to visit my aunt in jail because she did something stupid, and she didn't even come out until Christmas. I'm like, what have you been doing to get there? Like you gotta think about it. Like you gotta think. You gotta stop and think before it's too
What
late.
was it close? Was it close to Christmas when she got locked up?
Yeah, it was because
There you
I
go.
remember it. Like
Sometimes that should be have a big payday behind it, depending on what holiday.
she wasn't even working at the time.
No. You not get what I'm saying. Sometimes when it's towards a certain holiday, how many arrests a police officer get, they get bonuses for that stuff.
I, oh no! So they
Yeah,
got a bonus for arresting you then.
exactly. First time offender, hell yeah, they got a bonus. They locked me in the system. That's a new guy. But it is what it is. Hey, Tiff, thank you so much for coming in. But you was about to tell us something about Auntie. What happened? What happened?
Okay, so I'm gonna start off when I was little because
Hey, don't be snitching. Don't be on here snitching though.
ain't
Don't put your auntie out here on blast though. Just give us the basic.
nobody snitching. It's the truth. Don't start with me.
Y'all on here snitching on auntie.
Not for real. So it was like when I was little, me and my sister, she was like she had to been like 3 or 4, and I had to been like maybe 5 or 6 at the time. So remind you, it was nighttime or whatever, and my aunt wanted to go to her friend's house, but she couldn't leave us at the house by ourselves because of our age. So it was one night we'll go out. Well, she'll take us outside, and we'll have to jump the fence to go to her friend's house, knowing that the woods is dangerous. That's why I don't go near the woods. That's for one reason. So she'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to my friend's house, whatever." Went to her friend's house, and I had to jump over the fence. I didn't want to because I never jumped over a fence before. So no, don't you dare do it. I never jumped over a fence before. So that was like my first time jumping over a fence. So we go to her friend's house. Her friend got a dog or whatever the case might be. We're just chilling or whatever. We come back home to my grandma's house. Okay, boom. So the next day, not my friend, my aunt friend, you know how you get around friends and they engage you to do something. So my aunt would be that type of girl that will go and do something stupid to the point where she could be in jail. And guess what she did? She took a stick, and beat somebody with it.
Yo,
Like
why would you tell
bad.
on your auntie like that? I just told you not to tell. You just came straight up on here and tell after I told. Yo, listen, Naya's auntie. I told her not to do it. She done went on here and just told by herself. I knew you had savages in your family. I asked you earlier, was you a savage? You said nah. You got savages in your family. You out here beating people with sticks, and your auntie is too. Jesus.
I didn't say that.
Was it a beef? Was there some ops? Tell me it was just some ops and she ain't just do this to a random person.
It probably was some ops because she told me a story about it. She the one that told me. She told me about it. And
Hell,
then
but you just
it
gonna
was
come
one
tell the
time.
whole
It was
world.
one time. No. Don't. And you laughing?
Cause you told
Wait.
you were a snitch now. You are
No,
now a
I'm
snitch.
not. It is
You
not
a
called
citizen
being
with me. You are now a citizen with me. You can't listen to YB no more. Come on my side.
a
Listen to some Frank Ocean.
No, but listen though, it's not even snitching for real. You acting like I'm going to the police and tell them it was like a long time ago. It's a story that
bro, but like, what if you got to understand? What if something come up? What if something come up similar to this? And they be like, "Well, the niece said she this what she do anyway. She beat people with sticks." Like you
and
just
guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be honest. If something was to come up and she happened to see this, I'm gonna mention you.
nah. Miss Brenda was here with me. She got my back. She got my back. She really do. Yeah, we got 16 thumbs ups. I really appreciate. We really appreciate the 16. Yesterday I didn't go live because I didn't feel like being TSM. Like I just wanted to chill. Didn't want to entertain nobody. Every time I get on the phone with somebody, I gotta entertain somebody. As a matter of fact, quick story time. Miss Lady wasn't gonna say your name, but I'm gonna say your name. So, Sweet 313 texts me, and the conversation is going well, but she tells me like you're dry. And I'm like, what you mean? Like by that. And so let me just say this. Y'all, listen, I'm not gonna always be an entertainment for y'all. I'm not they expect me to be this character that I am here on camera and just be all and just yeah like no, I want to chill too. I got a good personality too. I can be a regular person too, like y'all. Like when I come on here, that's the purpose to entertain y'all, to make y'all laugh, feel good, whatever the case may be. But like, never disrespect me, ma'am. You called me and tell me that I'm dry, and I'm telling you like, well, okay, there's two things wrong with this. No, actually, there's three. I'm like, well, she called me dry. And then she told me like, oh, well, since you can't text me right back, and I'm like, I had to scratch my head on this one. Like, okay, hold up. Don't you got a boyfriend, right? And she's like, yes. I don't know, maybe a girlfriend. I don't know. I'm just saying. And so I'm like, first of all, lady, you getting mad at me and you have a woman or man, right? Like you getting mad at me for not responding to your text. Then you upset because I'm not being this hyper active. Like this is not different worlds. I'm not that hyper dude that you see on that with the little raccoon. This is not that. And she knows this because she knows me for some time, but she still decided to tell me, well, I don't know, maybe it's just me. And then she say, this is the funny shit. She say, this is not gonna work. What are you talking about? I'm like, what are you talking about? What's not gonna work? Like, this isn't a thing. I even say, yo, I'm in a relationship. Like, you know this. Then she say, if you're in a relationship, how come you answer the phone? These people on Snapchat just won't stop calling. I don't know who these people is, so let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Let's see what they want. Cause this is getting beyond crazy. Like, my passcode is 2023 too. Just in case y'all. Yo, who the hell is this? Yo, what y'all got going on? Why y'all calling the phone?
Who's that? Who's that?
This the person y'all keep calling. Why y'all keep calling the phone?
What are you doing?
Why y'all keep calling this phone?
What are you showing?
I'm y'all on my YouTube. Y'all kept calling my phone, so y'all on my podcast live. So I decided. So y'all on the TSM rap y'all on the TSM rapper YouTube live podcast. Y'all kept calling, so I answered it. I answered it live. This is what happens when y'all keep calling the phone back to back. Y'all end up on the podcast. Y'all on the podcast right now. These kids be killing me. It's like, yo, these kids do this all day. They do this all day just to get a screen recording or something. And it's like, yo, chill out. I'll be trying to have fun and not like, but y'all, they be calling all freaking day. But anyways, back to the story. This child here gets mad at me. She got a woman or man. I don't know. She's one of them licky, licky, cat, meow, meow type girl. So, one of them ones you can't really tell. Like, oh, do you like hot dog or do you like cat? Like, you can't tell. Not talking about it, but I just really can't freaking tell. And so I'm like, yo, I asked her blatantly, like I wasn't like sugarcoating nothing. I said, yo, don't you have a boyfriend or whatever the case may be? Aren't you in a relationship? She's like, yes. I'm like, how the hell are you getting mad at me for not responding to you quick enough? You know that I got this going on. I'm in a relationship, this, that. This woman still didn't care. She still decided to say something like, as a matter of fact, I don't be the type that really do all this, but I needed a story time, and she the one that wanted to be real freaking goofy. Where is it? She wanted to be real goofy and do all of this weird stuff, and I'm just like, yo, chill out. This chick here is nuts. I tell this chick I'm in a whole relationship, and she just like, y'all want to screen, go back, pause it, read it, y'all can, but woman, don't try me like that. That was rude for you to say I'm dry because I'm not the person I am on the camera. And like that's just like that was just rude to my character. Like I feel like I could be normal. Why when I call it have to be business related? Or why do I have to be this character? Or why do I have to be funny for y'all or entertainment for y'all? Listen, sometimes I'm just as laid back as an old grandpa. I'm telling y'all, I like to chill too. Like I'll be hyper and have fun like all the time. So sometimes I like to be laid back. Sometimes if you text me and I'm just like, yeah, what up? Like, don't be like, oh, you dry. Like, nah, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what it takes. I'm working on the social media 24/7. Y'all think I'm just on YouTube live. Y'all forget I do the Reverb Nation live. I got the SoundCloud to work off of. I got other options to work off of that I do clearly work off of. So for the people that's thinking when y'all contact me, it's gonna always be this hyperactive TSM. No. We at the end of this podcast now. You want to close us out?
Why we gotta close it out now though?
No, no,
Like
no, 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 no. We are not doing this tonight, woman. This is no, this is why I didn't go on yesterday because I listen. It's cool to be this entertaining, but like
No, like, come on. Like,
no,
this
no,
is
no, no,
too
no, 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 no,
much.
no, 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 no. I'm
You
not doing
feel
this
like
tonight.
you didn't feel
No,
yesterday.
that's gonna make me not want to go on tomorrow. That's called. That's gonna. You're gonna make me burn myself out. I'm demanded too many. I'm demanded too much. Like my phone probably filled up. The text messages probably filled up by now. Then the email is probably filled up by now. It's too much. It's too much at once. I'm working on an album. I'm working on music, and I'm working on film, short films. It's too much to sit here that many hours and go back to doing that. And then I got to deal with these
Look on
kids.
the bright side, though. You're gonna thank me
I'm gonna tell
later.
you you got the bright side. You over there. You stay with your mommy, right? You good. You got everything catered and handed to you. I'm over here taking care of some goddamn business that involves paperwork. It's a lot of stuff. I'm about already my lease. My lease just ended, so I'm working on moving to my new place, and it's just like sometimes I just be wanting to chill. I'm always entertaining people. Like 90% of the day, I'm creating something on Sora to make sure I'm keeping up with the algorithm on YouTube. When I'm not doing that, I'm communicating with somebody. I,
So
I'm
you're just telling me no either way it go.
yes. Tonight we doing a straight hour. If you give me you got that's why you got to talk to me ahead of time. Like, yo, you think tomorrow we could do this an hour and a half or 2 hours, something like that? That'd be good. Like, but like just blatantly out the blue, like let's go another hour. Like I'm kind of through with that.
Wow.
I get it though. Like you have fun with me. If I knew TSM, I would be doing the same thing. Like, bro, you got to stay for a little bit
Exactly.
longer. But like, you got my contact information. You got my Snapchat. You got all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to reach out to me. I can send you a few laughs, a few hugs. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. But I plan on doing an hour tonight, and so that's all I'm gonna give it is a good hour. Mm. And tomorrow we can probably do like, and you should. You just went to work for the first day. You gotta wake up and go to work again. You should be trying to chill and relax as much as you can. Boy, y'all 2020
I don't
the
even
babies built different.
first of
These
all, I
2020 babies built different. Miss
don't
Brenda,
do that. Do not do
Miss
that.
Brenda, these
You
2020
wanna
babies
lie,
built
you wanna
different. They
lie
can go
about
to
it.
work, do a podcast, dance, twerk, and still have enough time to not go to work. These 2020 babies different, boy. Man, listen here. At my age, listen.
Wait a minute.
Listen, boy, at my age, listen, at my age, bro, give me one good hour of the podcast, a nice productive day at work, and I'm straight. Like I ain't gonna push it. I'm gonna get my watch hours when it get there. Like I'm not gonna push it. Like it's good, but like
Yes, as
y'all
you
babies
should
built
push it.
different. But I'm not about to. Nah, you're not about to turn me into no YN and be up on the thing all day. I'm good.
Ain't
And
nobody
then
talking to me. I'm just
yo,
saying. Like,
my supporters and my mods, we all of a certain age where around this time we like to kind of sit and kick back. Like you know what I'm saying?
sit and kick back.
We like
What
to
you
sit and kick
sit
back.
and
They
kick?
about to get ready for the next day.
And
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
Miss
even
Brandon about to
next
call
day
it a day.
yet. You
They
ain't
about to
even got time.
child, you almost
Child.
made me say your age on this thing. You
Oh,
almost made
you
me
know
say your
what?
age on this thing.
Anyways, thank y'all for coming. We love y'all. Let's do a quick prayer before I put my foot up somebody's butt. Anyways,
Dang,
thank you
you
God.
see what I'm
Thank you
saying?
God. No,
Yo,
we're
yo,
gonna do
Miss
a
Brenda,
prayer.
you see what I'm
Let's do a
saying?
prayer.
Yo,
No,
these
no,
2020
no,
babies built
no.
different. They can
We're
threaten to kick your
gonna
ass
do a
and pray at
prayer.
the same
Right.
time.
Let's do
I
a
ain't never seen
prayer.
that. Shorty said I'm about to pray, but let me kick dude ass. Like that's gangster. Like y'all 2020 babies built different. I ain't never seen
We're
that one.
gonna do a prayer.
Normally, some
We
good stuff lead up
we
to the
can take
prayer.
that to my
People be
life.
talking about
We
good
can
stuff
take
to the
it to
prayer.
my life. We can
Nah.
take it to my life. No, 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 no. I'm gonna do a quick prayer. Save that energy. Save that energy. All right.
Nah, but
No, no, no. We're
before
gonna do
you
a
use my Lord's name or use my, don't ever say you gonna pray and then make a threat before you do it. What's wrong with you? Now I gotta ask Jesus for forgiveness on behalf of you.
like
Y'all
what's
told these babies
wrong
built different. Maybe I can't. Who is DeAndre Hopkins? Y'all know who DeAndre Hopkins is? Is that like a
No,
football player?
no. I don't watch football.
I don't. I was just asking. Somebody say you look like DeAndre Hopkins. But anyways, now go ahead. Let's go shut down with this prayer. Tomorrow we'll try to have we'll start an hour early because it be at this time. And like I said, my mom's a little bit on the older side. You know what I'm saying? They at that mature, that grown and sexy age. And we don't get grown and sexy by staying up all night. We like to get our damn rest.
Okay.
Woman.
Okay, come on.
Come on. Okay. Thank you, God, for having me up here. Thank you for everybody that's feeling well, feeling good. Thank you, TSM, for having me up here. I hope everybody sleep well. Hope everybody get that good rest that they need. I hope everybody ate good tonight. I hope everybody get that beauty rest. Don't wake up stressed. And that's it.
Amen. Amen. I appreciate y'all for coming. Slim Shell, Diddy, love y'all ladies. Man, Brandon, you know I gotta mess with you before I get up out of here now. You know I gotta mess with you before I get up out of here. I appreciate you for coming. Thank you so much. You gonna need to bring a belt next time for this one up here. She be doing